What's going on, everyone? Justin here with Trading Cards and More, back with another video. Today we got a little bit of a mail day. It's probably the most packages I've received in a while. I've been buying stuff on and off, not really like going too hard right now. I have a pretty big PSA order already built up. That's going to be going out probably next weekend. Probably next Sunday we'll do a video showing what cards we're sending out. It's all Pokemon. I only have a few sports cards kind of set to the side right now. And I'll probably be doing those at the end of the year. We got 6 packages. We do have one that came from Japan. I think I know what it is, and I think it's a package that I ordered back in October. So I was actually worried about this, wondering why it was taking so long. And I think they just didn't ship it out right away. So hopefully it is what I think it is. I think I got an email saying I got the item. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. These videos kind of show you guys what I'm picking up, so what I think is a good buy, stuff that I buy and grade. Okay, still can't see what the cards are. Got them all taped up here. Which I had, if you guys missed it, I had a package from Japan. They put it in just a white envelope, and they didn't have any backing or anything. It was nothing more than a penny sleeve. And the cards got damaged, so I unfortunately had to open the case on them. So we got 4 Raikus. Yes, this is a package that I've been waiting on since, I think, October 20th, somewhere around there. It looks like it was marked on, it was like 4/10 or 11. So they waited like 3 or 4 weeks to ship the thing out, is what it looks like. Not really sure, but take a look at these. I really like these amazing rares. I think this is going to be a great card. Not just like short term, but long term. As these dry up on the market, I think that they're going to go up in price because they're just really awesome cards. I mean, if you watch a lot of videos, sometimes I'll be a little curved right there, but it's not bent or anything. It's just curved. I think the market on these is going to go up over time, just like the shining cards are a big thing now. 3 years later, the prices have really gone up. Once these are not available at the current prices, like the Raikou is probably around $15 or $20. And the English version is about the same price. So I've noticed that the English versions, as the prices have come down on them, typically it's about the same price as what the Japanese versions are. Some people prefer the Japanese version because of the gray borders, whereas the English has the yellow borders. Just so you guys can kind of see that really cool design and texture. It's just, these cards are awesome. Personally, I like the Rayquaza the best. Matthew's in here, Joel is in here, G-Raff is in here. G-Raff, it's a cool name. My PSA order, so there's nothing that's probably going to be coming back. Maybe by the end of the year I'll get another order back, but we did have a few that came back not too long ago. I had like I think it was like 238 cards. Then I had that economy order that came back with all the Browns and stuff. It's probably the last ones for a while here. Terrific Ted, what's going on? Next we have a no symbol Vaporeon. I'm putting this set together. So all the holographic cards from Jungle, you could pull the holographics with no jungle symbol on them. And these came out of the unlimited packs from what I've seen. I've seen some openings done on actually Leon Hart's channel a couple days ago, and they were pulling these out of there. And I think they're pretty rare. I mean, you can still find them. You can still buy them raw and graded. I probably paid $50 to $60 for this card, which is really cheap when you factor in, what are you going to pay for a heavy pack. Does have some scratches in there in the hollow. Maybe right in here. It's not too bad though, and then there's one factory line. So I'd rather just buy it ungraded and then grade it myself, and even if it comes back an 8, I'm more than happy with just getting an 8 on this and putting it in my collection. Couple little white spots at the bottom there, but that is not bad at all. In the back of the card almost looks like a 9, but I would say 8 on this one, just because there's just tiny little spots there, tiny little spots there. Other than that, it's a really clean card. It's not all scuffed up or nothing. As you can see, the card stock looks really good. So it's pretty well maintained, and yeah, a few just very light spots on the hollow. Little spot right there, maybe a scratch. I like these. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a moon or what that is. So like ball orbs in there. Pretty cool looking. Awesome looking card. Happy to add that one to my collection. I mean, for the price, like I said, you know, you buy a pack and open it up, and you're lucky to pull one of these no symbol error cards. So for $50-$60 to get a near mint to mint card, I think that's a pretty good deal. It is off center too, just a little bit. That's pretty much 9 centering, I would say. And then very normal for these cards to have that kind of like dark little spots along the edge. It's just like the card stock itself. You can see like inside of it. I don't know if there's like a layer underneath this layer that's like kind of metallic looking. I've seen it before, especially on cards that are all damaged or scratched up. You'll see that like metallic kind of look to it. Oh, your nickname at school is G-Raff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, like. So that is 2 packages so far, and we got 4 more. This one's a graded card. This is going in my personal collection. I'm a huge Ken Griffey Jr. fan. I had this in a 10 and I sold it. It was over $100, and I decided to buy a 9. I figured I can still own the card. It doesn't have to be perfect 10 condition. And honestly, a lot of times you look at these cards and the 10s almost look the exact same as the 9. So just take a look at this Griffey here. I mean, the centering almost looks pretty spot on. Not seeing any real issues with it. See, it's recently graded. You can actually scan the code with the app, and you can see what the pop report is on it. George Kenneth Griffey Jr. Huh, I didn't know that was his full name. That's funny how they did that back in the day. But yeah, it looks like a very solid mint card. So no complaints there. This was like $24 shipped. So I just think these cards are really cheap. Obviously, they're from the junk wax era and blah, blah, blah. But it's Ken Griffey Jr. It's his rookie card. It's mint. PSA 9 condition. You know, for what it's worth. I mean, it's cost $12 just to grade one of these cards. So it's like if you were to buy it raw for a few dollars or whatever and spend the $12 to get graded, you're not even guaranteed to get a 9. So I think that was a smart little purchase. Just something to put it in the collection and look at it. You don't always have to have cards that are super high dollar value to appreciate them. TCG Tactical, what's going on? The next card we have is a really dirty top loader. Tim Duncan, finest rookie card. I still think these are really undervalued. I bought a ton of these, and if you guys watched my bulk PSA return, the last one I had quite a few of these come back, and I had like 6 or 7 or 8 of them come back a PSA 10. So they're not super hard to grade. And then I got a bunch of 9s, and the 10s are $150 to $200 range. Doggone it, this is not going to come out of here. Do a little surgery on this. Other than that, I haven't sold really any Tim Duncans yet, but he is going into the Hall of Fame here. And like I said, I feel like he's undervalued. The only issue with these cards, a lot of times the backs of them would have issues, and I can already see it right there. Just the back surface is like really sticky on these cards. Sometimes there's an issue with the back of this one. This one probably not going to be gradable. I got it for like $10 though, so I'll still make money on it. I was going to show you guys removing the protector, but if you're going to just sell this ungraded, you should probably not remove the protector. But what happens with these protectors is they get a lot of scratches and stuff. I don't know if these are like factory lines on there. They get all kinds of scratches, and there's so many bubbles on the surface. Let me actually grab one that's already graded, and I'll show you guys the difference here. But I personally, if I'm gonna grade them, I just remove the protector. It looks so much better. I mean, you can just see how much cleaner it looks. It just the surface looks so much better, so much shinier. And when you take that protector off, you pretty much get a mint to gem mint surface on that front. So you have a way higher chance of getting a 10, which you can see we got a 10 on this one. But this one didn't have any issues with the back of it, so back looked really, really good. Centering's kind of weird on this card because you can see more border over here than you can over here. But that's just how this card is. It's how all my 10s are. And then his finger up here gets kind of cut off right there. And I have a refractor where the hand isn't more over that way and it's not, his finger isn't cut off. And it came back PSA 8 and I couldn't figure out why. And it looked good on the back, but that's how the card's supposed to be. So it was actually pretty far left to right off centered, and that's why I got a PSA 8, unfortunately. But yeah, nice card. I still like buying these. I'm still bullish on these at, $15 range. It's a really good Tim Duncan rookie in my opinion. He did not have he had the Topps Chrome, and I think that's why his finest is cheaper. Random Orion is in here. What's going on? Got your shiny Zard, PSA 10. Oh my god. Red Cheeks Pikachu down this week. Shiny Zard. Which shinies, like Shining Charizard? Was it the Unlimited or the first edition one? Like the Shining Charizard from Neo. And then our next card here is a first edition. That they didn't even have this in a bubble mailer. It's just in a regular envelope. And sometimes it's kind of sketchy with just a top loader and just an envelope. I usually like to back it with some cardboard or something. Yeah, the older cards are tougher to grade. The card stock on these older cards, it was tougher because they'll knock it down even with it's got like tiny little spots on it. Yeah, so we got first edition. This is another set I'm currently putting together. First edition Jungle. So this is the Vileplume. Not an expensive card, but better to just buy it for me ungraded and just grade it myself. This one does have a pretty big factory line, almost the same spot as that Vaporeon had, where that it's got that factory line going all the way through. But the rest of the howl looks really, really good. There might be a few tiny little marks on it. Centering is definitely within the 9. There's one right there. So it's not perfect or anything, but it does look pretty good to the naked eye there. And then, yeah, the back looks really solid. So I would say this one's got a shot at a 9. Yeah, back looks very, very solid. Ooh, what's that? Sometimes the smallest thing can really knock a card down. And it almost looks like a crease right there, but it's only on the back and it's not. I don't know what you guys would say about that. It's just right on that corner there. It's almost like a little spot of some sort. So, not really, I don't think it's a crease. Huh, very strange, but you never know with these cards. I actually have a PSA 9 in the case and the card right on the front. There's a pretty noticeable crease on it, and it's still got graded a 9. So, very strange, but yeah, it looks like a solid card, I would say. I would say it has a shot at a 9, but you never know. You never know with PSA, but nice looking card. That one would be going in my jungle set because I don't think I have a first edition jungle Vileplume yet. Alright. And the last package of the day. Let's see what this front says. Georgia. Oh, wow. Forgot about this card. Let's see what it says here. I think I paid like $20, $25 for this card. Actually, you see on this. This is insert card from SP. It's got that bronze logo on it. Really nice card. Caleb, what's going on? And Draw Time Cards, what's up? So, Michael Jordan, SP card. slowly but surely kind of putting the Michael Jordan collection back together. It's card number P2. It's kind of more of a paper stock card. Let's see if I can get out of here without... Usually I like to pull the sleeve out of there. There we go. FJ, what's going on? Yes, I do. So, yeah, it's got a very cool looking texture to this card. Paper stock. Cool as Michael Jordan's kind of on there and kind of pops out at you. Really solid. I had this, I think, in a 9 or a 10. I can't remember which one it was, but it's not a super hard card to grade, I don't think. Paper just feels very papery, like cardboard almost. 6'6", 220 pounds. Very nice. You've heard of Michael Jordan? I hope you've heard of Michael Jordan. Oh, gosh. I grew up in the 90s, so, I mean, you could not know who Michael Jordan was. My opinion, the best basketball player of all time. 6 championship rings. And, yeah, he owns the Hornets now, I believe, who just drafted LaMelo Ball. Kind of funny. But yeah, we got the Michael Jordan, we got the Vileplume first edition, we got the no symbol Vaporeon, and we got some Japanese Raikus. Then we also got the Duncan, which turned out to be definitely not gradable. And we got a graded card, so not a huge mail day or anything, but like I said, I haven't been really going crazy on cards right now, just because I have a 500 card order pretty much already, ready to go out the door here at the end of the month. And then next month I'm gonna send in some more sports cards again. Not a ton of them, but probably send this stuff in at $12 a card. And then I got some ultra modern. I got some baseball boxes I still want to crack open. I'm kind of just holding off to the last minute on that stuff, so I can kind of judge what stuff I want to grade and what I don't. Because it's getting expensive. It's $15 a card now for the ultra modern stuff. What baseball did you get in? I just have the 2020 sets here. Got his rookie MJ back from PSA. He got a 6. That's not too bad. Oh, you know who it is? I figured you were just joking. Let's see. Do you collect more Pokemon cards or sports cards? I have more Pokemon cards. I'm just I think the Pokemon market, I know it a little better, and I know a lot of the cards have gone up like a lot more in value than the sports cards, and I don't really like playing the high risk sports cards that are, the prices fluctuate a lot with current players and players that people are speculating on. So I feel like the Pokemon cards are a lot more safe of an investment. Let's see. Yeah, the baseball cards will definitely bump up at the beginning of the season. I have, I don't know, 20 or 30 baseball cards right now in my store for sale. And I'm just, I'm not like trying to sell them off super fast or anything. But yeah, right when the season's about to start, prices are going to go back up some, hopefully. Especially on players that people are going to be speculating on. Same thing's happening with basketball right now. I've been selling Trae Youngs. I've been selling Luka Doncic. I've been selling Jason Tatum. People are really starting to put that money in now, with basketball being about a month away right now. Actually, less than a month now. Probably about 4 weeks out. Actually, I think they said December 22nd, and today's the 23rd. So, yeah, about 30 days out, and we will be watching basketball again. So, pretty excited about that. Yeah, Pikachu can't break his leg. Exactly. That sucks. I heard about who's the guy on the Golden State Warriors? He got injured again. He came back and then he got really injured again. So that really sucks for him. Yeah, Luka's pretty good. I'm not worried about like holding his cards. I've seen some pretty big investors buy stacks of his rookie cards. I've been selling some of his variants, like his status color cards, for like $600-700, and I got those cards for like probably $30-40. So I've already like made so much money on them that I'm fine with just just letting them go. I don't need to hold on to every card. And they're not like Prism or Optic or Status or something where the cards are more sought after. But I still have a few, and I think this season I'm going to sell pretty much everything I have and just, take the money and run kind of thing. Put it in more safe investments. Chris asked, is Bo a good investment? I would say that's up to you. I just sold actually one of his Topps rookies today, or actually yesterday, for like $70, $75 for his PSA 10 Topps. I think as just more and more come back from PSA, it could definitely kind of push the price down a little bit. But then, once it gets closer to the season starting back up, people might start buying into them. It's too hard to really calculate the market. So I can't really say if it's a good investment or if it's not. I think he's a great player. He's got a lot of potential. I hear a lot of people talking about him. So, it's completely up to you. But when you're buying into like a base card at a PSA 10 price, 70, $80, $100, you're taking a risk for sure. Have you gotten a full Rainbow Rares Charizard? Yeah, I have the Rainbow Rare Charizard. If you're talking about the VMAX one from Champions Path, I actually picked one up on eBay for about $350, and that's going to be in the mail here because I did not pull that one, and I don't want to spend thousands of dollars more on Champions Path. I'd rather just buy one off eBay that I'm pretty certain is going to be coming back at PSA 10. That's kind of the way to go on it, in my opinion. Sly one, what's going on? But yeah, if you're investing in sports cards, it's risky. It's definitely risky. As we've seen with a lot of, like for instance, everyone went crazy over Tatis this last season, and his prices on his just base rookie cards shot up really, really high. And of course, like everything else, it starts to come back down. You get more and more people grading them, and just the hype around the market kind of like slows down. And then the prices come down, and then you're stuck with a card you paid way too much money for. YXLE boy, I'm not sure. Louis 13th, what's going on? A lot of people came in here. I appreciate you guys. I just haven't found anything. I went out this weekend and tried to find some more stuff, but everything was just gone. I don't know. I think they might have stocked a day early, and that really kind of screwed me. But it's just so much work going out there and trying to find stuff, and then you come up empty-handed. Gil, what's going on? He said best football card to box. I have no idea. I don't do football at all. I'm just not a fan of football, and I don't really want to get into it as a sport. But I would say probably Prism would be a good bet, or Optic, or Select, kind of like just like basketball. My buddy just told me that Prism football was dropping, so if you can get out and find that at your local stores, I'd definitely pick it up. Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube just kind of threw us all into the trash can. I don't know. Not much dealing with CNC. Just wanted to say hello. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I don't know what CNC stands for. Yeah, who knows how long this whole thing's gonna last. It's kind of a depressing thing. But I think that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Appreciate you coming. Just wanted to do a quick update and show you a few cards I picked up. Nothing real super high dollar or anything, but it'd be nice to get these graded, and we'll have a PSA submission, like I said, next weekend. Probably going to be right around 500 cards. I might try to stretch it to that 500 card mark. And that'll be the biggest PSA Pokemon order that I've ever done. I've done sports cards at 500 cards. I did one over the summer. It's currently at PSA. Who knows when I'm getting that back. But oh yeah, I hear you. So yep, stay tuned. Hopefully we might have a video this week if we do find some cards or something. But other than that, stay safe, have a good week, and we'll see you in the next one.